Hi, my name is Ronak Rajani and welcome to my show Relationship Advice. I invite some of my funny friends and together we sit in front of a live audience and read questions that have been mailed in to me by people who have very serious love problems. Do you have underwear on you right now?
I can't say.
It's their fault they wrote to a comedy show because we only give them bakwas advice.
Okay, role play.
Okay.
Whoa.
So now what I'm going to do is...
Zoom in.
But first, to prove that we're not better than anybody, here is us talking about our own very personal bakwas love lives.
Dude, the problem with other parents who are our friends is we have a really tough time understanding किसका कौन बच्चा है. Because इतने सारे बच्चे हैं और इतने सारे पेरेंट्स हैं,
Right.
तो सबको याद रखना पड़ता है कि अच्छा ये आयान का ये दो है.
हाँ.
And
ये आयान के होता है तो वो दोनों क्यों उसको मार रहे हैं? It's like you got a baby daughter.
yes.
Like you're also like a only
You have a
child?
baby daughter?
No.
I am the baby
That's what I
daughter.
say. Are you an only child or do you have siblings? Why?
I am the only child. She's going to turn out perfect.
Really? She's got to do it herself. Good to know, good to know. We have now, like me and my wife, we have figured out a really great thing, okay? We have figured out when she is fake crying and when she is real crying. Okay.
No way.
Yes. Very scientific, solution it is. I'll tell you. Like, you've heard that thing, light travels faster than sound. So, like, when she is making, her face is distorting, like, she's about to cry and then she cries. So then we saw her crying before we heard her. So that's real. That's real because it's as per Einstein or somebody. And but then sometimes what she does is she does wah first, okay, and then her face becomes crying. So that means we heard her crying before we saw her.
Right.
As per science, this is fake.
Are kids that smart?
Yeah, kids are very smart. Pure intelligence they
She's
have.
like 5 now.
She's 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll assume a 4.5 understands these things.
Yes. Nowadays, see, 4.5, this generation would be our generation 13.
Really?
I think so because हम लोग के बीच
That is so true.
Yeah, I agree.
13?
Yeah. She like spots a lot of things. She like tells full stories. Coherent she has become. Coherent.
Oh,
yeah.
full coherent.
Yeah.
And is it that because she's a smart kid or are there like is everyone like that?
Only time will tell. Like the Supreme Court, I would like to reserve my verdict.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've done ever in a relationship?
Guys, don't judge. It's like a pit. It's like the bar is so low for me in love. So, like when you break up, you block shock and all.
Block shock is what it's called.
Yeah, I'm from Delhi. ऐसे बात करते हैं हम. So,
Hey, that's a real
Even
term.
I don't know. What is block shock?
it's like खाना वाना.
Huh?
खाना वाना. पानी शानी.
Oh, block
Block
shock. Okay.
But it makes
Why are
sense.
you making me
actually.
feel alien?
No.
This is so normal.
In Bombay, we say one word and then
Bombay. Is this not a thing?
Bombay Shombay mein nahi karte.
Am I the problem?
नहीं
No,
सही
No,
बोल
that's
रहा है.
fine.
Because you said block shock, I thought that's the Gen Z way of doing it. I
it
block
can-
shocked you. And then the other person, oh no!
So I was going through a breakup. And
Break up,
then,
wake up.
Then
We're gonna keep doing this.
Sorry.
And as per usual, blocking, shocking happened. And then I really had to get in touch with this person. And I am very anti-blocking. Like, I feel like if you've ended the relationship, you need to be fucking mature and not block. Then, like, challenge yourself. So I didn't block and all, and I'm texting, nothing is going. I'm WhatsApping, nothing, texting, fuck, I have a problem. I have called, nothing, emailed, nothing. So this was the pits that I sent 55 rupees on GPay. Okay, and with GPay, I sent a message saying, please call me back. He blocked me on GPay.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Then I went on LinkedIn. And then I sent him a message on LinkedIn.
We are hiring.
And I,
Salary is you pay me back my 55.
then he blocked me on LinkedIn.
Oh shit.
Then I was like, there is no way. अब कबूतर तो नहीं भेज सकती उसके घर. So like there was no way to communicate, and basically I really had to talk to him about something important.
And he still doesn't know what you wanted to say.
No, then one day he got drunk, unblocked me, called me. So, but I hadn't blocked him, no. So I picked up the phone. Yo, listen. I was trying to get in touch but whatever.
But because, was it like a logistical thing or was it like a feelings thing that you
No,
wanted
no,
to say?
logistical. I had some diaries and my journals in his house, and I really wanted them back.
Oh, that's it.
No, those journals I've been writing since I was a baby.
Oh my god.
So all
Oh,
my
you also a coherent kid, or?
yeah, single daughter.
Oh, nice.
So that's got to be really stressful to know that this person has access to your journals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those diaries I wrote when I was a kid, so it was like wrong spellings only. Everything was like almost
Block shock.
block shot.
Did he send you the 55 back?
No, he didn't. Every time I come on the show, there's always something about money.
Yes. Yeah, did he send you the 55 back? That's also an important thing.
I was chindi. I only gave 55. He was
Actually,
right.
55 was very generous. You
Yeah.
can go with 5 rupees also.
No, but I'm very cute. 55 was like an inside joke. So I sent it as an inside joke, but that...
Beat gayi meri bachpan, now here is pachpan. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done for love, bro?
After my last serious relationship of 4.5 years, after the breakup, you know how one person moves on, the other doesn't move on?
Correct.
I was in the latter end where I did not move on. I wanted this to work. And she was dating this guy after me who was like a loser. You can look at his face and like, fucking what a loser. How can you pick that guy over me? And she's like, even she once mentioned, I don't know how I'm doing with him, but something in him is nice. I like this guy. I'm like, that's not convincing enough, but he's a loser. So I was waiting for that one small window where he fucks up, okay? Where he fucks up or she fucks up, whatever fucks up. When the relationship tanks, that small window, I'll go inside and be like, I'm back again here for you. I know it's very toxic. I can see the sympathy in your eyes. I can see it. I was delusional, I'm aware. And he did fuck up. What this guy did was he apparently texted his ex, telling, hey, I miss you. I wish we had some... Yeah, this guy did that. And she texts me sobbing, telling, oh shit, this guy, man, he fucked up. He's texting his ex, telling, I miss you and all.
But she is also texting her ex.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, don't
Yeah,
villainize.
but this doesn't count. This you're not an ex.
Hey, don't
You're
put her in
Abhishek.
spotlight. I should
Yeah.
be in spotlight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was in Chennai, she was in Bangalore. That night, without telling her, I took the next flight to Bangalore. I go to Bangalore the next day, first flight, early morning, 8 a.m. I'm at her house telling, listen, I'm here for you. We can talk it out. I'm below her apartment. And she's like, you can come up, but you'll have to leave quickly before he comes back. Because I realize people make mistakes. I've forgiven this fucker.
Oh.
I felt like an idiot. Next half day, I'm going to every bar in Bangalore. One beer I'm drinking. That day flight I took and came back.
But actually, Saiba, what you said now makes sense. It's that she probably felt like, oh, if he's also texting his ex, I also did text my ex. So we're both flawed people and we can forgive each other. And then the loser became the winner.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
No, you're not the loser. He is the loser. That you called him the loser.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
That is the most embarrassing thing I've done.
So you waited around.
I didn't meet her.
You went up?
I'm not even exaggerating. It was below 5 minutes, the entire meet.
Just 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Dude, I've met Zomato delivery boy for more time than that.
But listen, it's very romantic. I appreciate the effort
Yeah.
that you put in.
Dude, I would have stayed around. I would have waited down only.
I would have told the guy,
That,
Yeah.
देख chat कर रही है मुझसे.
fuck, I should have done that.
Yeah.
Oh, have you done anything embarrassing in your relationship?
I have also once gone below a building. And
Oh, that was you standing next to me.
Same building.
yes, but she was on the first floor, so it's not really problematic.
This is with your wife?
Yes.
Dude, doing embarrassing things with your ex is way easier because you don't have to see this person. Doing it with your partner is way
Yeah.
worse. Yeah. Like I have one embarrassing story where when we had just started, we were very young when we started. We were like 18 or something, and कौन सा कोई जॉन क्यूजैक का पिक्चर है ना जहाँ पे वो
Boombox.
बूम बॉक्स पकड़ता है ऊपर.
वो ना मेरा एक्चुअली सिम्प वाला ड्रीम है कि एक दिन एक लड़का आएगा नीचे बूम बॉक्स.
Yeah, that's what. So my wife had also told me that.
इधर बोलना नहीं चाहिए था साहिबा.
My wife had told me that this was like one of her favorite scenes in the movie, and also she had told me we used to talk when we were just texting each other. She would send me some songs and all that she liked, and I would send her songs. And it was always like from her, it was like some Coldplay, and from me, it was just like some sad song from Eminem about about how his mom threw him out of the house or some shit. so then I started understanding that नहीं थोड़ा इसके हिसाब से चलो. Like you guys remember in BBM, you could. Your friends could see which
What
song
you're
you're
listening to.
Your friends could see. So I would purposely to let her know ki, oh wow, I'm listening to happy songs. I would play it and keep my phone on the side. And then my friends used to be like, bro, why are you listening to Skater Boy? And I was like, see you later, boy. So whatever, so on her birthday, what dude, I didn't have money, so what I did was I downloaded all the songs that she gave me.
Nice.
And I made a Mozabay CD.
Wow.
Yeah.
Classic.
And
How
I
cool.
told her, oh, mixtape and all is her favorite thing from a movie. So मैंने इसको mixtape बना. But then I felt like there's no effort in this because these are the songs that she's only given. So then last song, I wrote a rap song, just fucking straight up and worst rhyme scheme.
Can you?
Rhyme example?
No, rhyme scheme was what? If you will cry, I will die, or just.
Sing it.
Every time, I don't even remember it.
Okay.
I've blocked. So every time, it's just bad rhyme. Just I can't pay attention when I go to tuition or some bad fucking rhyme. So I was like, this is my contribution. So it's the last song that she will listen to.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I should also done this. Look from the balcony. I'll bend my knee.
yeah.
My name is Ronak. Do you wanna?
So I put all that and I put on a fucking CD and I made a friend of mine help me make cupcakes for her. This is just easy low budget gifts that make you look good, right? And this friend of mine fucking, instead of putting sugar, she put salt in the cupcakes. So I've gone with salty cupcakes and one CD and I was like, ठीक है, cupcakes suck, but at least CD तो अच्छा है. Okay, and then she plays the CD at home. Now she comes from a very different home that she can listen to this on speaker.
Oh my god.
No, and her parents are like, what are you listening to? Ronak made me on mixtape. How sweet. These are your favorite songs. Parents are involved enough to know this is our favorite song. Okay, first song, fourth song, eighth song gets over. Then suddenly goes, yo, yo, yo! This was for my baby girl!
And they still accepted you as son-in-law.
Dude, can you imagine that they accepted me as son-in-law? On the wedding day, I was wearing a gungat, dude. I was like, don't look at me, dude.
Yeah, you both are quite like simps. Like you've done cute things.
Matlab, what is the...
One, it worked.
I have given one crazy gift. I gave a Oxford dictionary.
Wow.
Where?
Because she was not coherent enough.
I gave her an Oxford dictionary with one word in each page highlighted.
Love it.
That reminds me of her. Or
So one page, one word highlighted
that reminds me of her or something. You know, I wanna like as in. I mean,
his name is Ronak. I wanna. Can I ask you, was there one page where none of the words were good enough, but you were like, I have to highlight something, so then...
Block, shock.
Yeah. yeah.
Yes. I took a fucking year to complete it, so I actually... Yeah.
So you read it? You read
No,
the
of course I
dictionary?
went through it. I gave it on her next birthday, but it was for previous.
Dude, this is long-term investment.
Yeah. One of the words I highlighted was belated.
I am 23 female. And I've been dating my boyfriend for 4 years. Matlab 19. He's actually a really good guy, which is why I feel horrible even thinking this. He has always said that he suffers from stress-induced seizures. Whenever it happens, I go full into nurse mode and the stressful situation instantly ends. That's cool. Now I feel guilty saying this. But looking back, I've realized it almost always that these stressful situations are our fights and nothing else. Mind you, it's not when we were yelling at each other, but when I hold him accountable for something. Maybe I am a terrible person for doubting him, but I feel it could be a fake medical condition to control things. Why is this relatable? Every time I say let's go to the doc, he says all he has to do is stress less and nothing else. How do I get to the bottom of this?
I feel like if he makes the face before the crying.
Nice solution. My goodness.
Bro, so good though, but like so smart, like intelligent guy.
Yes, yes.
Asshole, but
Yes,
very,
yes.
very intelligent.
Yes.
Yeah. But listen, no, I'm also feeling bad. What if he actually does have a condition?
No, you said what you said, Saib.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
man. But what if? Listen, but I also have to say, very good actor. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's not easy.
Yeah.
Maybe
Taking
she
a
does.
seizure.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
not
she
easy.
doesn't know what seizures look like, and he's like, woo.
Was that part of your rap song?
Yeah. that was the bridge. Yes. Woo, kya kar rahe gully boy?
Oh shit, I got it. Okay. So, okay,
Yes.
role play.
Okay.
Whoa.
So now what I'm going to do is,
Zoom in.
I am going to hold you accountable, any of you, whoever wants to be held accountable, but then you have to act like you're having a seizure. But then I'm going to say something after that, and let's see if it gets neutralized. I was washing your shirt yesterday, and I saw a lipstick stain on it. But it's okay because it's mine. But it's okay because it's mine.
Oh. But it's okay.
Basically, if she said something right after and he completely stopped, मतलब fake कर रहा है. But अगर वो continue करता रहता, तो fake नहीं होता.
Oh, you know what they should do? They can go to one of those like amusement park rides where it says not suitable for people with seizures, and be like, "Abhi बैठ यहाँ पे." And now on the fucking thing, he has to act like he's getting it.
If it's real, then what happens? He'll die. Then you're putting him in a death situation.
Why are you laughing while talking
That's
about
a-
that?
That's a small price you have to pay to prove your love.
Yeah.
What if she also starts faking it?
Yeah.
Reverse Uno.
Yeah.
Oh, both of them are.
Then shimmy shimmy yash. Shimmy shimmy yash, shimmy yash, shimmy yash. Shwala la la.
What if his mom holds him accountable? What happens then?
Right, because the mom would have known.
Yeah.
But you know, if the mom is the type to be like, तेरे पहले तो मेरे बेटे को नहीं होता था.
There's a high chance that happens.
But you're right. Ask someone from his past.
But you know, like जो seizures और ये सब होता है, उन लोग they can't go through like metal detectors and all that, no?
No, nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
Okay, that's sorry, that's terror.
That's scissors.
That's scissors.
But ऐसा होता है कुछ सीजर्स वाले जिन लोग once again
That's after a heart surgery, if they put a stent, na?
Yeah, pacemaker.
Pacemaker.
But like according to Grey's Anatomy,
Let's go.
Credibility.
Mixed teamy by MBBS.
to diagnose a seizure, they induce it, na, with the electrodes.
They can induce a seizure.
but as per Sanjeevani there is a commercial break.
She can ask him if he wants to go skydiving
That's a very
And they-
expensive test.
and
or scuba diving
Wow.
or something that he can't
Suddenly
do.
he's flying. He's Flappy Bird.
And then
just before the jump she
Yeah.
holds her accountable.
So when you have convulsions, you are not in control of your muscle movements,
Correct.
right? So when he's doing this, just prick him with a pin. If he slaps you, he doesn't have a seizure.
This is तो मतलब ये परेश रावल ने कोई प्रियदर्शन मूवी में किया है ये.
It's like हंगामा का ending.
But this is actually true.
But imagine.
Are you a doctor?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So do people often fake seizures?
Not really.
Not really, but-
Unless you're pathologically a liar.
You know, this happened with me, a doctor. I was 18, 19, and I went to the doctor and had an orange palm. And then I was like really worried because like for 1 week I'm washing, this is not coming. And then you know, उस time था कि तुम pale हो जाते हो तो jaundice होगा, तुम blue हो जाते हो तो मतलब कुछ हो सकता है.
हाँ, हाँ.
So I told my dad like this something is happening. He took me to the doctor. The doctor saw And then he told me to leave the room. And apparently he spoke to my dad saying she could be faking it. Like I could be a medically like hypochondriac
Oh my
and
God.
faking like with crayons and color
Oh.
and stuff like that, which I wasn't because I had vitamin A excess in my body.
Yeah.
That's why my hand was
Oh.
orange. But the guy thought I was lying.
Oh no.
Imagine how much vitamin A Trump has. Full body is a full.
And my dad
Imagine-
came outside the...
Imagine how much vitamin A India must be having that it's full.
Yeah.
Then my dad came out and he was like, show me your hand. He didn't trust me.
So your dad believed. Oh, your dad believed the doctor. Bad dad was saying.
What
हाँ.
if? But I was like, no, honestly, it's not. Then it was some vitamin A shit. But like, you doctors are thoda chunt.
अबे आप किस चीज के डॉक्टर हो?
So I'm a gynecologist and a cosmetologist.
What do you do when an ugly baby comes out? Can I ask you one thing? Has any patient ever come who's faking it? Like her doctor.
I'm
was
a gynac.
patient.
Nobody can fake anything.
That's true. For the record, I was not faking it.
But with your colleagues or when you were younger and you were interning at places, were there any faking stories where?
I used to fake putting, like having an ear pain because I like the ENT guy.
Chunt.
Saturday evening would be his shift, so I would pretend to have an ear pain just to go there in the casualty and meet him.
Dude, you've given the solution. Find like Sydney Sweeney hot doctor and then take the boyfriend there.
Then
वो क्यों मना करेगा फिर? भाई डॉक्टर बहुत ही हॉट है ना, तो डॉक्टर के पास चला जाएगा.
ओके वो इसलिए नहीं जा रहे क्योंकि डॉक्टर वैसे माथुर है. Then it's a problem. Like
The very simple test you can do is called a video EEG. You basically admit the patient and there's a 24-hour monitoring session with electrodes attached. If they actually have a subclinical seizure, it shows up.
But your audience, you have a very, very good audience, I must say. Yeah?
Oh,
Very,
yeah.
very intellectual.
Can I ask you
audience.
something? तू भी डॉक्टर है?
Yeah.
Doctor of?
Yeah, so I think
Doctor of love.
Doctor of?
I'm a MD in internal medicine and critical care. I work with ICUs and I'm an internal medicine specialist.
So do you have anybody who's ever come to fake?
We do see a lot of cases, but they're usually medico-legal. It's actually a defense mechanism. It's actually they're victims of either something at home or they're trying to get away from something. So you have to be a little more considerate.
Also,
Yeah.
do they know they're faking it, or is their body tricking them into it as a defense mechanism?
Beyond a certain point, it does become a defense mechanism where they do it involuntarily, but you know it's not medical. So you have to reassure them and let them know that there are stressors at home. Try to find a way to calm the patient down and just see to it that
Can you manifest a disease?
difficult.
Like
It's
if I
usually-
think...
Like put it on the vision board.
Yeah.
2026 jaundice.
Well, then if you think hard enough, you'll become...
yes. Also, it's called jinxing. Whatever. Jinxing.
Jinxing it. Oh, I'm so healthy. Oh shit, मैं बीमार हो गया
हाँ
like
वैसा
that.
वैसा.
That's how COVID spreads. Man, this is good, bro. Thanks a lot, dude.
Nice.
Thank you.
Wow.
Good lesson, but
It's crazy how he spent 6 years to know this. 4 episodes. She knew.
Have you watched any of these shows? No, don't have time.
But big cheers for Ronak and the guests. I mean, I've loved your show for the past so many years. So
Thank you, brother.
massive shout
Wow.
out.
Thank you.
Shout out from the ICU itself.
Let's go. Let's go. I hope you're not playing it in the ICU, bro. It's a bit. Anand bhai, ye dekho. Before we go on to the next question, I have to give a quick shout out to the sponsor. Can we quickly do that? Yes. Yes. A big round of applause for Dimension Innerwear, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. It's a gentleman's underwear brand. Firstly, you should not talk to all these brand managers of these underwear brands because I asked him for a brand brief and he sent me 3 underwears. It's made with a premium modal blend, which makes it super comfortable and lightweight. That's one of those things about it, right? It's like when you wear underwear, but it almost feels like you're not wearing underwear. But please don't go around telling people that I'm not. Because it's one of those things. Like I remember when I had gone towards Linkin Park now 3 days ago, everybody was throwing their panties on stage.
But,
Yeah,
what?
they were throwing their panties on stage, underwears on stage, on that wow I love you. But I didn't because I thought I'm not wearing. But then I went home and realized I was wearing, but was
Wow.
dumb.
Wow. So when you wear it, you get dementia.
Generally, I've tried it. It's pretty solid.
solid. You said it's light.
No, so one of the things about purchasing underwear is that you'll never know if it's good unless you try it, and you can't just try an underwear if you because it's one of those things, right? Agar if you tried it, then you have to buy it. Okay, but a cool thing that these guys have is that they have a 30-day policy where you can try it. If you don't like it, you can tell them you don't like it, and they'll give you your money back, and you get to keep the underwear. However, this is only for first-time users of underwear. You can't keep
Like
doing this.
Newborn babies.
First-time users of Dimension underwear. I said Dimension, not the babies. So now we got some cool goodies of Dimension to give people.
Oh, that's
Thank
also a briefcase.
Let's go. Okay, so we got a brief in a briefcase. We got Shagun for you to buy, and you'll go home and you'll be able to buy 6 months worth of underwear.
6 month में कितना लगेगा underwear?
So we're going to give this to any of the men in the audience who have the most things in their pocket. What do you have, brother? You have Alpenliebe.
Alpenliebe?
How many items are those?
Can I please have the Alpenliebe?
You got an Alpenliebe. Now you have one less thing. Now you lost. He's got one more.
I have a hand key, I have a power bank, I have a cord, I have earphones.
How many things is that, bro?
I have wallet and I have a car key.
This guy wins. You don't have a wallet.
Dude, he deserves it.
You are completely right. You are completely right. You have no wallet. What happened to your life, brother?
No, why do you want to have a cell phone?
You just have a phone. You just came with a phone.
Yeah, a GPay.
Give him the briefcase.
Give him the briefcase.
Brother.
Yeah, I deserve the briefcase.
Yes, you absolutely do. Do you have underwear on you right now?
I can't say.
Are you comfortable in the underwear?
Bro, you feel light just like
Dimension.
You know what, dude? I really appreciate it. Here you go. Okay. If you want true comfort, go get Dimension on Dimension.com.
I am 22M and I recently started dating a 27M.
they're gay.
They're
Yeah.
gay.
She's like, what?
Hey, these
Dimension.
She's offended because she's gynecologist.
They are the ones faking their pregnancy too.
I'm 22M and I recently started dating a 27M. On one of our first dates, we went to an Instagram hidden gem restaurant. Oh shit. It was overhyped and clearly just an old auntie's kitchen that couldn't handle the sudden crowd. I assumed we'd just leave and go somewhere else. But instead, he started filming everything. That was wrong. The slow service, the confusion, the cold food. He said everyone online only praises places like this, and that this POV would get more attention on his reel and make him go viral.
Let's go.
He is not an influencer. He works in accounts. I told him it felt exploitative. He said that is how the real world works. That empathy doesn't win the rat race. Most of me thinks that this is a red flag. But since he is older than me, I also somewhere feel that he knows the cold, hard truths and I am more naive and idealistic. What's right?
Wow, all because of this old lady who's not serving food. This poor old lady with an arthritis problem.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck, Instagram is ruining lives.
But यहाँ पे तो वो खुद ही बोल रहा है कि he wants more attention on his reel. Brother, fucking non-influencers also want this attention. This fucking how to... Okay.
But that's the thing, right? Anybody can go viral at this point.
Yeah.
And that's the thing we all live with, right? Like, oh wow, what if I just suddenly wake
Blow
up?
up.
Yeah, blow up, and then Mark Zuckerberg is like, okay, aap mannat mein shift ho jao.
But if I see an old lady cooking, like in that nook, and the food is ass, I
Right.
will not.
I won't sabotage her career
Yeah.
because I know only few more years.
Bro,
she
she's
has.
not even on
But
Instagram.
listen. Empathy doesn't win the rat race.
Yeah.
Your question answered.
Is there a place which is run by an old lady that's gone viral?
There must be so many.
Must be. There must be many. There must
Hidden
be-
gems, there are many now. Hidden gems shouldn't be like called hidden
Listen,
gems.
he can upload it and he can just report it.
He should report
Stay
it.
toxic.
the guy who's writing should report this one's video
Yeah.
But वो एक report से
for elderly abuse.
एक report से
एक रिपोर्ट से नहीं निकलता है. You're right.
This guy remix it and highlight the negative aspects.
you are saying that it starts with the old reel and is a stitch incoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, wait, what?
Now
No.
it balances out everything. So
Yeah,
negative,
remix it.
positive.
Just
Basically react on that particular reel.
1 second. Tell me one thing. Do you have a partner? Are you seeing someone? Tell me one thing. You'll put out a reel and then this partner of yours puts out, वो बकवास था उसका reel. You'll be like, bro, you could have just told me I'm in the next room. Why did you have to put me out like this?
But that's more fun, no?
You're right about that.
But you know, if my partner had kind of like this Instagram where he's just shitting on institutions and people, I would like collab with him and you do yin yang. I'll call it yin yang. Like two partners, different personalities. One is shitting on stuff and one is being positive.
She's so slow, but she's 82.
Yeah. Like that. I think it'll be fun.
Momos were cold. That's how they ate in Taiwan.
One thing he could have said that don't post the video because what if she sees it and like has a
Seizure.
Yeah.
seizure? Yes. Like I really think that this is too much. Like behaving like this in a restaurant, wanting attention. But one part of me understands the anger when you don't get good food.
In a place that's hyped.
In a place like hype and also not even hyped. But it's very personal, no? If you like,
Right. What if this guy spreads hate for some time and then flips like Arnav did? And then you forgive him.
That's long game.
That's long game.
That's too long.
That's very long
That's
game.
too much.
Arnav is unflippable. No matter what he
He
does.
flipped back or now again?
Pretty sure he did.
That
must
was
have, he must
a
have.
momentary
Yeah,
stint that he did.
What do you do? Has he flipped or no? Not yet. What's happened? He got his money back? Oh, man. Yeah, so then clearly there's more money in spreading hate.
Yes, of course. Of that we actually hate wins the rat race.
Hate.
Yes. And election, no.
Do you agree that a lack of empathy gets you further in the rat race?
But not
Yes.
further in life because you'll always be a sad person.
Yeah, there is, but there, 100%. But there is some truth to moving ahead in the rat race, right?
Also, why is it called the rat race?
Yeah.
Because rats are fucking ugly, and rat race just reminds me of that story, that bagpiper story. Remember, Joe? Sorry,
Pied Piper. Yeah.
Bagpiper is...
Bagpiper stories are very different.
yeah.
Bagpipers are when you are at the back of the rat race.
Pied Piper से आया ये rat race because Pied Piper में तो सब rats वो मर जाता है.
नहीं वो बस शहर से निकल
फॉलो
जाते हैं.
करता है ना.
अच्छा शहर से निकल जाता है.
Guys, that's not how rats are known for other things also.
Yes. हाँ ये rats known for 200 kg गांजा भी फूका है उन लोगों का भी.
भाई डॉक्टर बहुत ही हॉट है ना, तो डॉक्टर के पास चला जाएगा.
ओके वो इसलिए नहीं जा रहे क्योंकि डॉक्टर वैसे माथुर है. डॉक्टर वैसे माथुर है.
Arey bro, who's this Dr. Mathur? You mentioned it on the episode. I'm not understanding. Is it like some famous pop culture reference or something?
Arey no brother, Dr. Mathur is actually my personal doctor. He is known ugly, and I thought that everybody is laughing because everybody knows this.